Hello, I'm Christian Sawyer, the proud principal of Hamilton, and I am joined by Ms. Shear and Ms. Victor, our awesome assistant principals. Today, we would like to give you an update on Hamilton's plan for Q2 after Denver Public Schools has announced changes. Husky. First, for important health and safety reasons, DPS has announced that all middle and high schools will be in remote learning through at least November 6th. We know that this is very challenging, and we hope that today's updates will help all families feel better about Hamilton's plan. Husky. So, some opening thoughts to share with all of our families. First, as I said, we know this is very challenging. We very much want to see all of our Hamilton Huskies in person, and we were looking forward to that. So we know this is a very difficult change for all of us. But we must work together to get through this and to continue and improve our academic progress and social emotional supports. As much consistency as possible is very important for our students in this time. And so the schedule that we will be sharing with you, our goal is for it to be as smooth as possible for when we are anticipated to return in November. That consistency is key for our students in this time. As I said, we must deepen our academic progress as a school in this second quarter, while also supporting our students' social emotional needs, because we know this change is going to be hard on them. Husky. And so students will remain in remote learning at Hamilton, except in a few situations. We have focused openings that will still happen on October 21st for in-person learning. We will open our Effective Needs Center, our multi-intensive center, and our newcomer supports for specific students on Wednesday, October 21st. We will get in contact with the students in these centers and programs to let them know of these plans. All other students will remain remote, as DPS has announced. Some really good news is that Hamilton has been selected as a breakfast and lunch distribution center. So all Hamilton Huskies and all DPS students can come get breakfast and lunch at Hamilton at grab and go sites. So please make plans. We want to see as many families and students getting to have breakfast and lunch services through Hamilton. Husky. I am now going to turn it over to my colleague, Ms. Shear, who's going to talk more about the specifics of our Q2 master schedule. And hint, hint, it will look a lot like Q1 at first. Hi, Ms. Shear.
Hi, Dr. Sawyer, and hi, Hamilton community. You better understand what the Q2 schedule will look like. As Dr. Sawyer said, it was really important to us that we provided a schedule that allowed an easy transition to in-person learning and also looks a lot like Q1. So our schedule for next quarter, an overview is that the hours will be from 9 to 4 every day. There will still be an advisory every morning. There will be 2 core classes. So again, if your scholar had science and literacy first quarter, they'll now have math and social studies and vice versa. Students will still have an elective class and there will still be office hours. Due to safety guardrails going back in person, we did have to remove the IB interest classes. And while we're very sad about that, we know that it's better for the safety guardrails and the long-term return to school plan. The schedule also looks a little different. So instead of having 2 classes and then lunch, the way that it's going to go is students will first have advisory from 9 to 9:30 like they do now. They will then go to their first core from 9:30 to 11:05. You will notice that the classes are a little longer this quarter as well. That's really important. We want to accelerate that learning, as Dr. Sawyer said, and really make sure that students are retaining and getting all of the information that they need and all of the knowledge that they need. After the first core, they will then go to lunch. All of Hamilton will have lunch from 11:05 to 11:50, and then back to another class from 11:50 to 1:25. There will then be a screen break school-wide. We did hear from parents that we wanted more screen breaks, more time to stretch, things like that. And so we made sure to build that into our schedule. So between the two classes in the afternoon, there is a screen break built in. And then from 1:40 to 3:15 is the final class of the day. And then from 3:15 to 4 o'clock, our office hours, intervention, and some of our ELD classes. I'm now going to hand it over to Ms. Victor, who's going to discuss a little bit more about, again, how to find your schedule and anything you will need to know for Wednesday morning. Hi, Ms. Victor.
Hi, Ms. Shear. Hi, Dr. Sawyer. Thank you. So I'm going to take just a little time and make sure parents and students that you know how to find your schedule in the portal. So students may know how to do this. Parents, you may know also, but this is a way for you to help your student and make sure they find their schedule for quarter two. So first, you need to go to myportal.dpsk12.org. Students need to log in using their lunch number, and then their 8-digit birth date is their password, and they're going to scroll down and find their schedule. We also want to encourage our students, and so parents, we would appreciate it if you would help us encourage students to continue to use their virtual Rockstar Planner to write down their schedule. And if you need to take a minute and go back to the previous slide and make sure you know what the schedule is, the times are, then don't hesitate to do that. And then if you need help, you can go to, for help, go to Google Meet code Hamilton Help, or you can call 720-423-9475. And so if you, on Wednesday morning, you can't find your schedule, just go to Google Meet Hamilton Help and someone will be there to help you. Husky. And so what Wednesday looks like for your Husky, we want them to watch the morning meeting, as always, from 8:30 to 9 a.m. It will be posted on the website by 8 a.m. We want students to check their email. They may have an email from their advisory teacher about their first day and what that looks like. And then we want them to go to their advisory class at 9 a.m. And we are pretty confident that our students know now how to get to their advisory class. But a reminder is they're going to use their advisor's last name with Hamilton. For example, if Dr. Sawyer happens to be their advisor, they will go to Google Meet and type in Hamilton Sawyer, all one word. And then students, we want our students to remember to go over their schedule for the day with their advisor. So parents, if you would help us with these reminders, we appreciate it. And then we have office hours at from 3:15 to 4 p.m. So scholars, you can go to your teacher's office hours from 3:15 to 4 p.m. Husky. And back to Dr. Sawyer.
Thank you, Ms. Victor. Good information. Okay, so all families, please remember that fall break is this Friday through next Tuesday. Students will return to classes virtually on Wednesday, the 21st. Husky. So again, we know that this change is difficult for all of us, as we were very much looking forward to seeing our students back in school in person. But as a community, I have seen us come together in these difficult times. I have been truly inspired to get to see so many teachers and students, community members and team members find creative solutions in these difficult times to support our students in their continued academic progress and the support that we provide to middle schoolers as they grow as young people through all of this. I believe we are stronger together as a Hamilton community. And I hope that our overview in this video has helped all families understand our plan and how we're going to start quarter 2. Thank you for your attention, and I hope each of you is well.